All right, everybody, welcome into the Double R post-game show. This is your boy Retro Recap. Ravens win 41-31 over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Lamar Jackson, 5 touchdown passes. We'll talk about on the flip side.
Yeah, have I been gone this long? They actually have a tablet ordering system now where you don't even got to talk to nobody no more.
Yeah.
I go in there, I'm putting my order. I'm like, was this always here?
Yeah.
This is your boy Retro Recap, Double R podcast, Ravens, Orioles. Welcome, everybody. This is your boy Retro Recap. As mentioned, the Baltimore Ravens improved to 5-2 with an impressive offensive showing over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Lamar Jackson, 5 touchdown passes. Let me get it straight for you. 17 of 22, 281, 5 touchdown passes, no interceptions, almost a perfect quarterback rating at 158.1. He was 2 points away from having another perfect quarterback rating. Derrick Henry didn't really seem like he had much of an impact in this game. He still finishes the game with 15 carries, 169, averaging 11.3 per carry. Rashad Bateman, 4 catches, 121 yards, 1 big touchdown for 59 yards. Who else was the story? Mark Andrews had a touchdown last week against the Commanders. 2 touchdowns this week. He had 4 catches for 41 yards. The offense, again, for the Baltimore Ravens shows you why it is dominant and who can stop this team. Lamar Jackson is now 23-1 against the NFC. Always performs on Monday Night Football. Isn't this the second Monday Night Football that he's had 5 touchdown passes? Didn't he have one against the Rams some years ago? Lamar Jackson plays good on Monday Night Football. Ravens offense is damn near unstoppable. Once again, Lamar Jackson had over 300 yards of total offense. Derrick Henry had 170 yards rushing, and he had another 13 yards receiving. Derrick Henry, no matter if he's rushing or receiving, Derrick Henry gets into the end zone every single game. Derrick Henry is a beast. Let's go over Tampa Bay. Baker Mayfield, 31 of 45, 370 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Back-to-back interceptions, by the way, on consecutive drives. Big storyline in this game. In the first quarter, or maybe was it the second quarter? Mike Evans caught a touchdown pass. Very next drive, he dropped the pass. Got injured again. Like they it was his hamstring. And Mike Evans was done for the game. And then later on in the game, like literally later on in the game, Chris Godwin got injured. So your 2 top receiving threats and production-wise, touchdowns and yardage, is probably going to miss some extended period of time here. Chris Godwin may be gone for the season. Mike Evans, I don't know what the severity is of that injury. But those are your 2 top pass-catching targets, and they're out the game. And that played a big part because Baker Mayfield was rolling. The first 2 or 3 possessions of this game, Baker Mayfield and his offense was cruising. Baker Mayfield threw a touchdown pass to Mike Evans, 25 yards. He only had 1 catch, and that was that 1 touchdown. And then they go right down and kick a field goal. Can you believe that this game was 10-0 Bucks at one point? Tampa Bay was actually winning 10-0 at one point in this game. And then the Ravens just did what Lamar Jackson and the Ravens do. They score, they score, they score, they score again. I mean, it's hard to stop the combination of Lamar and Derrick Henry. Like I said, Mark Andrews showed up. Rashad Bateman showed up. I mean, the Ravens look good. Let's see on the defense. Roquan Smith had 18 tackles, 11 solo tackles. The defense is on the field for a lot. Wavy Wild mentioned it in the live stream. The Ravens defense looked tired. How many points did the Ravens defense give up in that last frame? Ravens defense gave up 21 points in the 4th quarter. Once again, they're going to have to get this 4th quarter defense together, bro. Because I know for a fact the Ravens lead the league in 4th quarter points. I know they ain't giving up. Because they gave up 21 points in the 4th quarter. They held Tampa Bay to 2 zeros in the 2nd quarter and the 3rd quarter. And then they give up 31 points in the 4th quarter. It's like they had, luckily this game was really out of hand, that these 21 points really didn't cost them the game. But you can't keep giving up these chunk points in the final frame. You just can't do that. But overall, a good win. Ravens secondary still got some work to do, but as long as his offense keep playing the way it's playing, they're going to be dangerous, bro. They didn't score their first 2 possessions. Remember that. Tampa Bay scored touchdown. Ravens Lamar Jackson got sacked twice in a row. They punt the ball. Ravens offense didn't come out booming, but they still put up 41 points. So next week, the Ravens play the Cleveland Browns. No Deshaun Watson, no Amari Cooper. They're on the road. The Ravens dropping 41 points, 30 points, 40. I mean, let's look at this. Ever since the Ravens went 0-2, let's look at this. So the Ravens, they were up 28-6 against the Dallas Cowboys. They won that game 28-25, 35-10 against the Buffalo Bills, 41-38 against Cincinnati, 30-23 against the Commanders, and 41-31. Ravens offense has been dynamic. 41-30, 41-35, 28. This offense is booming right now. This offense is booming. The real question is, who's going to stop this team? On a defense, who defensively can shut down Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry at the same time? I don't see nobody doing that. Anything else? Let's look at the time of possession here. Time of possession. Let's take a look at. I feel like Tampa Bay had the ball more than the Ravens did. Time of possession. Yeah, they did. Tampa Bay. And this is another good thing about the Ravens. The Ravens only had the ball for 24 minutes in this game. You scored 41 points. So the level of efficiency to be able to put up 41 points and you only had the ball for 24 minutes. Tampa Bay had the ball for 35 minutes. And you allowed the Ravens to score 41 points. And mind you, none of the points the Ravens got was from the defense. All of these points came from the offense. Ravens 508 total yards, 1 turnover, 22, and that was the Zay Flowers backwards pass nonsense. Ravens only had 22 first downs. Tampa Bay 481 yards total offense, 2 turnovers, 28 first downs. As I mentioned before, 35 minutes time of possession. Tampa Bay had the ball a lot. But at one point in this game, the score was 41-18. 41-18. And Tampa Bay had been dominating the time of possession. Good win for the Ravens. They've won 5 in a row after starting the season 0-2. They go to Cleveland. No Deshaun Watson. You're going to go against Jameis Winston. No Amari Cooper. It's looking good for the Ravens. But once again, this could be a trap game. We'll see how good the Ravens are, because they always play good against good teams, and then they play bad against teams they should be. The Browns got 1 win on the season. This should technically be a blowout. We'll see. Once again, everybody, thank you for tuning in to the Double R Podcast. This is your boy Retro Recap. Ravens win 41-31 in a dominating fashion. Like I said, the score was 41-18. Tampa Bay couldn't stop the Ravens offense. Ravens look good. Lamar, Derrick Henry, Rashad Bateman, Mark Andrews, the whole team looks amazing right now. Great win for the Baltimore Ravens. I want to thank everybody for coming in on the live stream. Wavy Wise, Savage Husky, In Camp, David Clemens. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate everybody that came through for the live stream. Jay the Kid, Tiffy Be the Great. Thank you guys so much. This is your boy Retro Recap. Ravens win once again 41-31 over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Recap signing out.
Yeah, have I been gone this long? They actually have a tablet ordering system now where you don't even got to talk to nobody no more.
Yeah.
I go in there, I'm like, I put my order, I'm like, was this always here?
Yeah.
This is your boy Retro Recap, Double R Podcast, Ravens, Orioles.